What's new to produce? Cheap production and excuse. No serious issues bothering me today. Just hoping for a little cash for bills to make. No kids for trouble to be taken away. 10 games later and a shotgun or two. The red and blue sirens and a cop or two. Mind's not thinking clearly, too much to drink. But I choose to act before I choose to think. Every action leads a consequence. The lifestyle I live, I get compliments. But I choose to live by my own 2 cents. Didn't help nobody but paid the rent. Missed payments, ended in a 2-man tent. I dig through trash cans for leftover food. Others walk by and stare and recall. Dude, they'd be telling me, get your life together. Get a job, man, yeah, wouldn't you rather? Why dig for food, why dig to live? The statements made I found rather rude. They didn't give a fuck about my attitude. My appearance so shaky, nothing to conclude. At least I had clothes instead of the nude. But happiness I searched for that mood. Emptiness was all that evolved. Every day's just another problem to solve. I knew it was time for a change. It makes sense when you living inside a cage. Behind the dumpster where I was raised. I hadn't been to school in over a decade. Used to spend my days in the local arcade. They found him dead, my dad an overdose. All mama's words were I told you so. Now son, grow big, and in other words, forget your father, release his memories like a bird. A few months later, here to my mama, the cheating whore. I heard my neighbor call her, pulled my dad's 22. I aimed at her and said, bitch you too. Shot 3 rounds before she finally dropped. Instantly collapsed in a never-ending sob. That's when it happened, as soon as I killed her. My sight down the barrel, my finger on trigger. Sitting down in the kitchen corner, wondering why I was ever even born here. Dragged her body into the bathroom. Crazy thoughts, they had me doomed. I left the scene before authorities came. I fled the place before they knew my name. 5 years later and still on the run. I can't comprehend cause my mind's still numb. As the British say, you killed your mum. Bloody hell, you's a nasty bum. I'm lost between imagination and reality. My whole life I've acted super cowardly. Manager asks what's expected, salary or hourly. I respond in a manner like my mom's. Hard-working, clerk-jerking, two-faced hoe. Sat on her ass and snorted the coke, yo. She deserved the pain that I put her through. If you were me, then I'd know you'd knew the respect she gave, the game she played. Random searches my mom she'd raid. Working the curves, her source of pay. My life was similar to a junkie, loading tons of drugs in the back like lunch meat. Drug dealing days, always high, what a special treat. Walking down the road, the Southern Cali heat. Walking in on my mom, another guy, skeet skeet. I packed my bags, she'd have me stay by force and beats. Bruises covered like a decorated Christmas tree. I'd walk my walk the middle of the bridge, look overboard and see the ridge.